What is up? Doing some more testing. Today I'm going to continue on with some testing on an SMA strategy I've been working on. Let's get it set up and share my screen. So far, I've done 100 trades from early June 2024 to late August 2024. It's it's thereabouts a 70% win rate. 100 trades so far. Balance is 4,272 profit over a couple of months. So 4%. This is a negative risk reward strategy. So it's actually I'm taking less of a winner at the risk of more of a loser. So if I'm risking 1R, I'm taking half an R or less as profit. And you can see here some of my profits are 165, 111, 133, and so on, and the losers are around $500, which is not my ideal, but I am testing this theory that you can be profitable even with a negative R if you have a high win rate, and in this case it's pretty good, 68%. Now the way I'm trading this is it's a London strategy, so it's at the London Open. When I'm just going for 5-point scalps, 5 to 8 point scalps, and my stop loss is 20 points. Let's jump in. Okay, where's the session? Go to chart. So I have about 9 months left to test, because each of my tests are not just 100 trades, but it's 1 year of trading. So around 300 trades. This is my last one. I think I got out early of that one. So here's the strategy. No, that's it. This is an old one. So let's just change this up. So let's just review this. So I'm only taking longs if the 20 SMA is above the 200. I'm only taking shorts if it's below the 200. I'm waiting until the 5-minute candle closes. My stop loss is 20 points. My take profit is 5 points. But if I am trying to push it. So if it does hit 5 points, I'm going stop loss to break even, and I'm actually trying to. This is 1-to-1, no, not 1-to-1. Stop loss to break even at 5 to 8, 10 points. There's a bit of discretion there. And then I'm just trying to get TP. If I happen to get a TP that's higher, great. But I'm not so focused on that. My actual goal is just to try and take quick wins, or what many traders call base hits. Let's do it. So I'll start a new day, London. I'm starting the London at 2 because it starts when the volatility starts to pick up a bit. Okay, so we're 28th of August, and we are 20 SMAs below the 200. A music lesson. So I'm just taking the opportunity to do a quick live. So this might be maybe a 20-minute live. So we might get a few trades in. So now the SMA is breaking above the 200. So the 20 is now above the 200. And we're looking for that break above, which is what we have. So now this is a negative R strategy. I'm actually going to go for a little more than 5 points. My ideal is actually up here at 15, but let's just set the trade up. It's a buy stop. I'm buying at the high of this bullish 35, and that wick. So as price passes the wick, it will pick up the order. and I've got a nice wide stop. I'm just going for a quick win, quick 5 points. Pick me up, and it's pushing. I like the look of that, so I'm going to just open that up a bit. There we go. That was a nice quick win. I like the look of it, so I was glad I opened the profit a little. But I didn't put my order on. Did I? Did I put my order? Oh, I did. Man, that's a 300 profit. Gosh, honestly, sometimes I've done so much testing, sometimes I forget what I'm doing. All right, that's good. Let's go to the next day. 20 SMA is below. Journal. So this is me catching approach, catching my progression of testing. It's making me test because I get so lazy. I can't be bothered to do all the testing. Sometimes I just want to just trade, on and go. But this is the thing about it. What I say in all of my videos is you've got to test. Got to test. All right, so I'm going to stick with this one at 5 points because I don't like the look of that previous candle, and we're actually quite bullish. So this is really a counter trend play. So I'm going to just go for a quick win. Hits my order. I didn't pick it up. So price is actually now above. Price is now above the 200 SMA is now above. Oh my gosh, I must be tired. The 20 SMA is now above the 2. So let's go for the long. I'm going to leave that short on there just in case it comes down and gets it. Why not? I took my long. That's good. That's a win. Let's see where price goes. Pushes up a bit more. Good. We'll leave it there. I'll take that order off. Next day. Okay, so we're now looking for a break back above, which I expect to happen straight away. I don't like that bearish candle, and I don't like that this is no wick. That often means that we get a bit of a pullback, but this is a negative risk reward. I'm going for a quick 5 points. That's it. There we go. I might just push it out a little bit, see if I can sneak out a little extra than 5 points. Yeah, I thought I would, because that's a nice reversal continuation. You get these big drops, especially at the beginning or the end of a time frame, I find. So like if it's the end of or the beginning of a 5-minute. So this is the first candle in a 5-minute candle. So it's the first, sorry, what am I talking about? This is a 5 candle. So if you think about like the 15 minutes or the hourly, this 5-minute candle makes everybody just go short. Everybody think, because we've got only 5 minutes left in the hour. So it makes everyone think, okay, we're pulling back, and everyone goes short. So you get all these trapped traders in this short, and then the price just reverses and takes them all. Okay, next day. I should just stop talking because it's really hard to talk. Okay. Now it's bearish, but the SMA, 20 SMA, is above the 200. So that's a long for us. Kind of counter, but actually the overall. And it's quite a nice bounce from the 200, but it's quite a few blue candles before we potentially get one more drop down. So let's have a look. 5 points. Okay, so that's headed up there. So we need, a couple of points just to get that win. Look at me, cheeky, greedy boy. Look, see, trying to take more than I deserve on that. And then he took it anyway. Happy. All right, stay. Now that is a trade, but that's the first 2 o'clock candle. So whilst that is a trade, I'm not going to take it because it's the first candle of the London and it can be very volatile. Nice trade, but I'm not taking that one. Take it if we get another drop down. That was interesting, isn't it? How that was a bearish candle and then we've got this nice run up. Right. Is that below or is that above the 200? Let's have a look. Actually below. So that's actually a trade right there. 5 points. Negative R trade. Candle. Yeah, so we may get a bounce from this area. So I dropped the take profit slightly. Yep. See what happens next. Continues. That would have been a beauty. Look at that. Whew. That's not this particular strategy, though. This particular strategy, negative R strategy. My next, once I finish this one, 300 trades, I'm going to redo it, but I'm going to tweak some things. I'm going to review the strategy and I'm going to tweak a few things. It might be that I try and take a 1-to-1, or I might take a 1/2-to-1 and then gradually build up and see what kind of win rates I can get. That's a break up and then a break back below. Where's the 200? Oh, we're below the 200. So that's a short. Hasn't clipped us in yet. I'm going to stay there on that one. Yeah. I stayed there because this would have been another entry and it would have still been a win. Next day. That's a short because the 20 is below the 200, although in a downward trend. So this would the direction we want to be going. Let's just move that take profit out a little bit. I'll see if I can get 5 points and then I can secure up the take profit. See, that would have been a quick win, but now I'm thinking that's kind of pulling back. So let's see. Ooh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I'm being a bit greedy, but it went in my favor. But I didn't really like that because that would have been my quick 5 points. But we have, what do we get? 13 points. I'll take that. I'm going to take 75% off and then just keep going. Okay, see if we can break these lows. Nope. See, that's bad trade. 25 points. Next day. Ooh. One first. Did it go down first or up first? Let's see. That's a win, so it went down first. And I was lucky I'd put my stop loss there. So it actually clipped it out just. Very lucky. Next day. I really don't think I should be going for more than 7 or 8 points on these. This is just base hits, quick hits. Running up, running up, running up. Not much happening. It's 5 a.m. Not sure. That's getting a bit late for me. I'm not going to trade that. Really want to take the trade within, a couple of hours of the London. Otherwise, it's not the London. We're looking for longs now. We need a break above and a close. There we go. That's the 3 a.m. candle. Another very volatile moment. Let's see. I don't like it, the fact that that's the 3 a.m. candle, because it can do a lot of different things. Like it can just break the high and dump. But that's the strategy. If it breaks above, then we take the trade. Warts and all. See, so it did what I said. It broke above, clipped me in, and broke back below. So we're in a loss at the moment. I might tighten my stop loss because I don't want to lose the full 500 on this trade. Took the profit, but I was right, I think, to protect that lower side. I'm starting to realize I really should protect my capital. And okay, so that's a break above, but it's not 2 o'clock yet. Trade. All right, so a break below and above. 5-point loss. What do we think? What I like about this strategy is that there's not much thinking involved. I don't need to use my discretion. I just need to hit the go button. Straight to profit. Let's see. That hit 5 points. So I took a really nice quick 5 points before a pullback. What would it have done next? It would have gone straight to a loss. This is why I like this strategy. And it's a negative risk to reward strategy, yes, but this is why it's a good strategy. Because you get your quick hits, 5 points on this particular asset, which is the MNQ. In this case, it's a NASDAQ futures. 5 points is not much. Next trade. I've got 7 minutes left, so I'm going to finish up soon. Looking for longs. That's not enough trading below for me. That is 5 points. So we're really looking for a quick break of. We'll go a bit wider on that. Just look. We haven't been clipped in. That's clipped us in. That's very choppy. Don't like it. Yeah. I considered then pulling my stop loss out to like 34, 35. But that's something I'm guilty of. And I'm trying not to do that when I'm testing. That's our first loss for a while. I'm going to take it anyway. I'm just going to see if we get a little pullback. It'll have to be a limit order because we're looking for a quick pullback and a bounce back up. Let's see. There we clipped in and out. That's quite nice. That's quite quick. Okay, we've got a way. Oh, this is a ridiculous. Okay, we've got a pullback. So if we are going to continue long, and it's at least had a pullback first. Let's see. Clipped. What I don't like is that this is a pullback off this negative move. So, we're well and truly, if you were to take a fib from here, that's perfect spot to pull back to continue down. But let's see. Did I not place a trade? Don't know if I placed a trade. Oh well. Next. Next day. Looking for longs. We need it below the 20. Well, that's getting too late in the day for me. Next day. Rather choppy. Hard to know whether it's a long or a short, considering we just actually bounced above and below the 200. I might have to ignore this one because it's hard to tell. If this was a range, imagine if we had a range day. That looks like a bit of a range. We'd want to be going short here. Let's say this is a range. We get that short. It's really hard to know. Yeah, so there's a nice short, but so just looks like it's just chopping up above and below the 200. So I'm going to ignore that day and move on to the next day. This is more range. This is more trending. Some days in the Asian session, if you come right back, Asian session opened here, and it just went up all day long. Absolutely gorgeous. If you ever see a big push like that on the Asian session, just wait for a pullback and get in, and you'll just stay in all day. That's too late. Looking for longs again. Quick 5 points, but I do like the look of that. I do like the look of that candle, so I might just push it out for an extra couple of points here. Maybe like 8 points. See how we go. Didn't even hit the 5. Oh, there we go. Got it that time. How many we got? Let's have a look at the analytics and I'll close it up. Okay, we did 13 trades there. And we've increased. Nice. 80 winners, 32 losers, all around the London. Best time is early. Best day seems to be Friday. So we've had pretty good months. July was a negative month, or pretty much a break-even month. Low August and not up September. So we're up 6% for the year. And September's looking pretty good so far. One loss, all the rest are winners. Negative RR. Thanks for watching, and I'll continue this on next time. Have a good one.